When I was in my 20s, a doctor told my parents that I could never have children. I was crushed, but my parents were even harsher. Instead of supporting me, they called me useless and treated me like a broken man. They told me no woman would ever stay loyal to someone who couldn't give her a child. Their words cut deeper than the doctor's diagnosis ever could. When I married Anna, I thought I had found a partner who loved me beyond my weakness. I had been honest with her about what the doctors had said, and she told me it didn't matter. For a while, I believed her. But as time went on, her behavior started to change. She grew cold and distant, spending more time at my parents' house than with me. I thought maybe she was trying to keep peace with them, since they had never really accepted me as a man. One evening, I came home early from work. I found her laughing in the kitchen with my younger brother, David. It didn't seem suspicious then, but something about the way he looked at her made me uneasy. When I asked, Anna brushed it off, saying I was imagining things. I forced myself to believe her because the alternative was too painful. A year later, Anna told me she was pregnant. My heart froze. I knew what the doctor had said years ago. I wanted to be happy, but a part of me was screaming the truth I didn't want to admit. My parents, however, were thrilled. They praised Anna and congratulated David more than me, as if they already knew the child was his. Their behavior shattered me inside. When my son, Ethan, was born, I loved him with everything in me. I didn't care what anyone said, I raised him as my own. But behind my back, whispers grew louder. Neighbors, relatives, even co-workers hinted that I was raising another man's child. My parents stopped hiding their smirks. They treated David like the real father while humiliating me whenever they had the chance. The final straw came when I overheard Anna herself during an argument. She screamed, "At least your brother could give me a child when you couldn't." That night, my world collapsed. I realized the betrayal wasn't just from her but from my own family. My wife and my brother had conspired behind my back, and my parents had sided with them. I left that house, but I did not abandon Ethan. I fought hard for custody, and though the courts granted Anna primary custody, I remained in his life. Still, my parents stopped speaking to me, claiming I was clinging to a child that wasn't mine. Their cruelty pushed me to rebuild my life from scratch. 6 years passed. During that time, I worked tirelessly, advanced in my career, and made sure Ethan had everything he needed. I also saw specialists again because something inside me refused to fully accept what I had been told years ago. After months of tests, I learned the shocking truth. The first doctor had been wrong. I was not infertile at all. I was perfectly capable of fathering children. The realization was like fire in my veins. I had lived in shame for years because of a mistake. And because of that mistake, my wife had cheated, my brother had betrayed me, and my parents had disowned me. But fate wasn't done with them yet. One afternoon, Anna called me in panic. Ethan had gotten injured and needed surgery. She begged me to come. At the hospital, the doctors requested both parents' blood samples for matching. When the results came back, everyone froze. Ethan wasn't David's son, he was mine. Anna's face turned pale. My parents sat in silence, their arrogance gone. For 6 years, they had mocked me, insulted me, and sided with David, only to learn that Ethan had been my child all along. The betrayal shifted, and now it was their shame that filled the room. I didn't gloat or scream. I simply signed the papers and stayed by my son's side. Ethan needed me, and that was all that mattered. Anna tried to apologize, but her words meant nothing. She had destroyed everything with her disloyalty. As for my brother, he couldn't even look me in the eye. My parents begged for forgiveness later, but I couldn't forget the years of humiliation they put me through. They had believed lies over me, their own son. I told them plainly, "You lost me the moment you chose betrayal over blood." Today, Ethan lives with me full-time. He's my pride, my proof, and my strength. Anna lost custody after the court saw her deception, and David disappeared from everyone's life. My parents still try to reach out, but I no longer need them. I built my life back without their love, and I'm stronger because of it. The truth took 6 painful years to reveal itself, but when it did, it gave me back everything I had lost: my son, my dignity, and my peace. And in the end, those who betrayed me were left with nothing but regret.